Hello and welcome back to Your Light in Darkness. I'm Ashley. Hope you all are doing well that are listening to this. And today I'm just going to jump right on into it. I wanted to talk to you about fear and how it is holding you back from your true self, from your true purpose, from truly understanding the depth of who you are on a spiritual level, and from really living and embracing the fullness of life that is available to you. We as a people have been conditioned to be in fear of things that we do not understand and that are different. And that held up for a very long time. But that time has now passed. We are in a lot of major shifts on many layers, many levels. And this shift is happening to the collective, the general population. Everyone is going through this. It's a shift in the cosmos. Neptune is embarking on entering Aries at the end of this week. We are in Aries season currently. And this season is all about the I am, who you are. Aries is the I am, the first sign of the zodiac, a fire sign, an initiator, cardinal fire. It begins things, it sets things off. It's innovative. Aries is a leader. Aries is a warrior. Aries is bold. Aries is courageous. Aries stands up and does what Aries has to do. Wherever you have Aries in your chart is where you're going to feel this shift the most. But the planet of Neptune, changing from Pisces, where it's been since 2011, now going into Aries, this is bringing about a collective shift. It's one of the outer planets. And whenever the outer planets shift, it causes a change in how the world moves and operates, because these outer planets stay in that sign for a longer period of time than the personal planets do. And with this shift, with Neptune shifting into Aries, it's causing you to step up and take action on your dreams, to delve deeper into your visionary and insight nature, and to act on it, to do it. All of those things that you've been experiencing since 2011, that you've been working on, that you have delved into, specifically in the spiritual areas and things that you've wanted to do and create, well, now it's time to take action. But in order to take action, I say all of that about astrology to come to this point. In order to take action, you have to be confident in who you are. You have to know who you are. And you have to stand in that boldly without seeking approval, and you go for it. But it's hard for a lot of people to go for it because of the echoes of the words of the past that you've been told still play in your mind. You know, while spirituality is more widely accepted, there are still those that are still in a way of stuck thinking that getting in tune with your higher self, in tune with spirit and the spirit, in tune with the universe, becoming aligned with who you are energetically, learning about astrology and numerology and tarot, divining and crystals and all these different things. There are some people out there that still frown upon that, but that's their problem. But I know for some of you, you haven't gotten to that place yet where you're thinking, okay, oh well. But because of the shifts, not only Neptune, Aries, and the following months after that, Uranus is going to be in Gemini, and that's going to cause some fast-paced changes too. In all of this, many more people will be awakening and experiencing things, having dreams, signs, visions, and so many things, yourself and myself included, that we haven't experienced before, or that have been experienced, but not in our generation because the people weren't at that place yet. But now the collective is at that place. And it's time for you to step into who you are boldly, because you have an individual part in creating your world within these shifts. And so it's time to get to the root of why you are afraid to stand in who you are, to really embrace who you are if that's something that you've been experiencing for a while. Because now is the time. What you decide on and stand firm in right now is a monumental life shift, next level, new chapter experience for you. But you have to decide it, and you have to stick with it, and you have to be bold in walking in who you are. So if there are things that have you afraid, this is a good time for you to really go within, begin to ask and seek information on why this is causing you fear. You have to shut out the external noise of people that are not where you are in your understanding and thinking. Now, some of those very people may come along very shortly. Some of the people that you never would have thought would have. But right now, if there are people in your ear that are telling you, you know, no, this is bad, you don't need to be into that stuff or whatever, you need to shut them out. Stop discussing this with them. I had to do that for a time, and still to this day, there are some things I discuss with some people and other things that I don't, because I was leaking my energy by trying to force somebody to understand something that it wasn't even time for them to understand, if that's even if they are meant to get that in this lifetime. Because we're all having different experiences, or are at different levels of understanding of many things. And so if you have to do that for the time being, or just, you know who you're talking to, you know who you're dealing with, is it really worth your energy when you can be using that energy instead of trying to convince someone of something or to see things how you see it? Because they literally can't. It's not meant for them to. Not now. So if it would be a better use of your energy to pour all of that into you and the work that you're here to do, or your purpose. Because as you see, every day things are changing. And so now it's time to bet on you and to walk boldly in who you are. And if your life isn't at a place where you feel like you can do that, it's time for you to assume and change and align yourself with that version of you that has it. So if that looks like you having to journal around this, or you having to do affirmations, whatever it is, just begin to walk in the version of you that has and lives the life that you ultimately dream of living, and watch as external things begin to transform so that you now see that everyday reality. It's real. I'm a living witness, and it's amazing. I'm grateful. And I know many of you all know what I'm talking about. And for those of you that don't, it's your time. So I'm not going to make this message really long. I just wanted to come on here and tell you that it's fear. You have to let go of the fear. Now is not a time for the fear. Be bold in who you are. Know who you are. If you don't know who you are, you need some help. You want to understand yourself in the energetic level, reach out to me. My website is in the description box. Also, it is www.yourlightindarkness.com. Send me an email. That's in the description box. Also, it's a light in darkness for you at gmail.com. Leave me a comment, ask questions. This is about elevation. This is about healing. This is about transformation. It's time. It's your time. It's all of our time. But I want to see you walk in the life you dream of, and in your purpose, in your healed self, letting go, healing that baggage from yesterday. It's a new day. It's a new time. It's amazing. And with that said, I'm going to leave you here. I will speak with you all in the next videos. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll talk soon.